Hey everybody, long time no see, Hollywoodpizza here. We're going to be playing some Explorer today. We're playing the Boros Convoke deck that's been popping up in a few different places. Originally saw this deck on MTGO, and there's definitely been a few people trying to play it in Pioneer. This deck's also just barely missed our top 8 due to breakers. So it's definitely a legitimate deck in tournaments and a great deck on the ladder. Let's jump right into the deck list here. Essentially, the deck's built around Gleeful Demolition, destroying one of your own artifacts, and then making 3 1/1 Goblin tokens, or just making lots of tokens with the Resolute Reinforcements, the Clarion Spirit, and then convoking into a Venerated Loxodon, which will give you a pretty huge, pretty big battlefield, and a Knight Errant of Eos, which will reload your hand, potentially grabbing Honored Crop Captains, more Knight Errants of Eos, or the Venerated Loxodons to just make your team huge. Regal Leosaur is also in the deck. You can mutate it onto pretty much anything in the deck except for the Crop Captain and the Resolute Reinforcement itself. Thraben as well as a human, but overall, once you mutate with a really big battlefield, you give everything +2/+1. So essentially, this card is taking over the spot that Reckless Bushwhacker would be in, either in Pioneer or Modern. Honor Crop Captain kind of does the same thing where it kind of pumps up all your cards whenever it attacks. So cheap threat that can get your battlefield pretty menacing pretty quickly. We also have cards like the Thraben Inspector that I mentioned earlier, Voldaren Epicure, which give you an artifact when they come into play in order for the Gleeful Demolition to essentially get used a lot easier. Halo Hopper's in here just as like an additional Convoke creature. Get it out on turn 2, or even turn 1 if you Gleeful Demolition, Tormod Script, Ornithopter, and then you can Halo Hopper off of the 3 Goblins, so you can kind of chain out quite a lot of spells rather quickly, get like a turn 2 Loxodon or Knight Errant down, and that's pretty powerful. The rest of the deck here, we got special lands. We have 2 Shefet Dunes, 1 Sokenzan, and an Aganjo, besides the Shock lands, Inspiring Vantages, Battlefield Forges, and 1 of Plains. So we're only playing 16 lands, pretty low, but really, really hyper-aggressive deck that's super cheap on the curve. Giganta as our companion, and for the rest of the sideboard here, we have 2 additional Tormod scripts against anything that's graveyard related, 2 Surge of Salvations against the red decks, a couple Lithomantic Barrages, as well as a couple Rending Volleys against anything that's blue or white based, or you can use Rending Volleys on top of the Tormods versus like a Grace Fang strategy. We also have Pithing Needles to get rid of any Planeswalkers or problematic cards that use activated abilities. You can bring this in against Mono Green for the Kioras, Karns, things like that. Invasion of Gobakhan, another card that you can bring in against control. You can essentially kind of like make their board wipe cost more mana, and then when you attack the Invasion of Gobakhan, it turns into the Light Shield Array, which can essentially protect your creatures from pretty much anything, getting hexproof and indestructible. So overall, I know I had a ton of fun playing this deck. I think it's really, really powerful and hyper aggressive. Definitely recommended for the ladder any tournament. Let's go ahead and jump right in and have some fun. On the play with the Boros Convoke. Gotta take a mulligan here. Yeah, we can keep it. Not my favorite, but definitely a hand. Alright, let's get this down here. I think we're up against control. I'm actually like really, really happy with that trade. I'm honestly just gonna play that while they're tapped out. I don't want to just like lose to something random there. Interesting. If they have a spell caller here, it's kind of rough. Maybe we just come in for 3 and see what they do. They paid a lot of life, right? See how they block. Okay, Spectral Sailor. So, I think I'm just going to block there. It's a bit annoying. Gonna try the Aganjo here. See what they do about it. No response. That's a great sign. Alright, we'll pass it back. Alright, just gonna take the damage my turn here. We have another Honor Crop Captain. Well, I'm going for the mutate here. If they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. That's fine. It is what it is. We'll get it out of their hand. Yep. So, yep, there's a Geist Light Snare that we thought they probably had. And they're actually just going to concede. Completely fine with that. Alright, let's sideboard like that, bring in the removal spells, cut some of these clunky cards. Factor is so convenient, I could seriously just be making another factor box right now. Straight up. Get in on this deal, folks. 50% off your first box. Alright, we keep this. Alright, turn 1, Gleeful Demolition, let's go. Get these 1/1s, let's go. Well, the best thing is Shekel guys can't block. They might just tap one of our creatures down, though, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. I guess it's good because it cuts us off of mana, technically. Right, we just hit an Epic here.
I couldn't find a place.
Holy smokes, Magic Brad. Coming in hot with the raid. Thank you so much, Magic Brad. We're playing some Magic. We got a sponsored stream tonight, thanks to our great friends Factor. Thank you so much for the raid, man. Really, really appreciate that. If you guys use that link there, you go to go.factor75.com or use that link. You use my code FACTORSE for 3380, 50% off your first box, 20% off your next month's box as well. Definitely check that out. Anybody who's already hanging out, definitely go check out Magic Brad, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend of the stream. Really, really appreciate you, bud. We're having a lot of fun so far tonight. I mean, we're doing a sponsored stream. We're playing some MTG. I'm having a lot of fun. Really, really appreciate you always sharing your community with me, man. Really means a lot. Thank you so much for that, bud. We have Epicure here. We can attack. But that doesn't really do what we want to do. Let's cycle this, maybe. We can also play this as well. Nice, 5 and 3, let's go. Juggalo in the house. What's up, homie? Absolute dog as well in the house. Hope everyone's doing good. Alright, so they're going to take one here. We really want to hit one of our big Convoke cards. I almost want to just cycle the blood. Just to hit a Convoke card while they're tapped out too. So let's see what they do here. We're also enjoying a phenomenal meal, thanks to today's sponsor, Factor. I'll tell you what, this is way too good. A grilled chicken, leek mash with a side of corn and zucchini. Let's go. Much love, Brad. Really, really appreciate you, bud. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. With the raid. Really appreciate you lurking. Thank you so much, bud. I'm actually just going to get rid of the 2-drop. We draw another one anyways. Hilarious. Well, taking a beating so far. Portable hole's really good here. Woo, dodged a Geist Light snare there. I guess we're just dead, right? They have flyers, like no matter what we do. We're at 5. Let's run it back. Could almost keep this hand. It's close. We're on the play. I'm gonna be a little bit risky. We'll try it. Seems pretty good. Cuts us off mana, kinda. Gonna get the Clarion down. That was a pretty nice draw. Yeah, we'll just do this. They can't counter it. And then we'll just do this. And we get a token at 3-2. Feels pretty good. Telling y'all that factor is just phenomenal. Soaring the Great with the lurk. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Ooh, that was just wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wowie Wowerson. Let's see. So we can kill this and attack. Feel like that feels okay. Or we try to pump the squad up. Let's try to pump the squad up. I mean, I'm sure they have a counter spell. Even if they do, we're smashing in after that. Yep, there's a Geistlight Snare. Yep, we're coming in. Alright, we got him down to 9. We have a removal spell, which is fantastic. And it's one that can't be countered. Man, that was just so good. So good. I might go make myself another, honestly. It's just way too good. Alright, so this is gonna happen. I'm gonna try to target this card. So 6. So we have 8 here. If they don't block, then we would have killed them with the Voldaren Gear. So chowing through the factor and chowing through our opponent there. We took the match down. We'll see you for the next one. Alright. Well, we can't keep this hand. Only 1 land. This is also a 1-lander. I think we'll try it out only because we have Voldaren Epicure to kind of cycle through if something bad happens. Okay, so they got to scroll down. Yeah, I'll play this card. Obviously, Thraben might be better, but just gonna hold on to this script. Or just mono white, right? Mono white beats here. Yep, mono white beat Arunis. Ooh, Gleeful Demolition. Well, the Stormont script's not any use at all, but I don't think that we would rather save this to try to double spell with this. It's kind of tough. We can double spell now and get 3 1/1s. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather keep the blood token. Alright, let's blow up our Tormod script. We don't need it for this matchup. They're just beat down. And no attacks. I think we'll just pass. Looking to hit any Convoke card right now would be pretty nice. The Loxodon. A land drop gets us Clarion Spirit, and then another land gets us Spirit plus Resolute Reinforcements, which will be really nice. And then we can get 2 1/1s here. So right now we're kind of just making a bunch of blockers, but you know, if we draw lands, we can definitely stay in the game for sure. And we chump block some creatures here and there and make some good trades. Alright, so they're attacking like that. I actually think we block here and take the 3. Guess we could have also like quad blocked here. Okay, well, we hit another Gleeful Demolition. I think I'm actually just gonna crack this and get rid of this. Alright, so we hit a land, which is nice. We'll pay a life for the Thraben. And we're definitely a bit behind, though. Obviously, you know, we missed a land drop. And it looks like our opponent's kind of just, like, coming in here, so... Alright, there's an Adeline. Turn this down a little bit. Let's switch it up. I thought that was just okay. Yeah, they got a lot of creatures. Block here. Hexproof from red. Take 6, go to 10. Okay. Well. Kind of in a lot of chump block mode here. We can also cycle with this if we really want to. Get rid of one of these Clarion Spirits. Alright, let's cast the Clarion Spirit. It's really, really risky business, obviously, but at the same time, we're going to try to just make a lot of blockers here. Really hoping to top deck just any land. Ooh, Ossification's good, though. Okay, they're going to get rid of that. Sure. Up here. 9. Yeah, so we still have to block another creature. Could make the Adeline. Yep. So that's 7, puts us at 3. So yeah, no matter what we block, we die. A bit rough there. We kept the 1-lane hand, so either way, we were being pretty risky there. I think we can cut. I mean, the crypts weren't really doing anything there. We just want to cut a Knight Errant? I don't think so. Did we not get all of our mana? No, just 16 lands. Okay, so you know what? Let's cut a couple of these. I feel like that card is a little bit more weak in this matchup. Like, yeah, we can convoke it out pretty quick, but in reality, it's just at the highest gonna trade with something. Rather have my removal spells. We might end up having to keep a lot of 1-lane hands with this deck. Do we just mulligan here? Alright, this is a little bit better. We can definitely do this. Put back the Epicure. Alright, so planes. And I think I'm just going to pass. And don't forget, everybody, use my link or go to go.factor75.com. Use my code. You'll see it there in chat. Factor SE43380 for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month. Here's a link in the chat. Definitely check it out. Help support the stream quite a lot. We're just going to pass. We have a couple of reinforcements here. If we draw a land, we can reinforcements into reinforcements and then cast the Venerated Loxodon. Yep, gonna make that a 3/2. Sure. Alright, we're just gonna take that. Alright, we're gonna try to go for higher risk, higher reward here. Go to damage, get a couple 1/1s. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Hope you're doing good. What up, what up? Ooh, Regal, Leosaur. Alright, so we still have this. Let's Ornithopter. Reinforcements. And we'll just Loxodon. We'll just pump up all of our cards, have a ton of really good blockers, and I mean, right now we have a ton of really good attackers. If we top deck a land, we can put the Leosaur on the Ornithopter and just bash in for quite a bit of damage here. Luckily, these are just soldiers, they're not humans, so we can actually mutate onto these because it's non-humans still. Alright, they don't have any good attacks. They could have put the counter here and then just bashed in. I probably would have just traded and then cracked back for quite a lot of damage. So here... Alright, so we need to keep back 3 cards. I think we can come in with a 4/4 and a couple 2/2s here. Then we want to play Knight Errant. Just try to get a couple creature cards if we can. We are going to dig 6 deep, and we get another 4/4 that we can use to attack or block. So yeah, forcing them to have the double block here is great. They're just going to take 4, go down to 16. We'll cast this Knight Errant of Eos. And our opponent's just going to scoop them up here. We kind of just have quite a lot going on. And... yeah, it doesn't give our cards indestructible, unfortunately. No need for Pithing Needle. Alright, I think we're just running back. Hope to maybe get a couple lands here. Hope that the arena algorithm is in our favor for this game. Nope, not right now. Still kind of rough. Alright, yep. I'll keep this. Yep, we'll do this. Alright, we got Thraben. They didn't have a turn 1 play, so they might just have Luminarch here. Hey, what's up, Vix? Sticks, hope you're doing good. Welcome back. Ooh, Gleeful Demolition again. That would have been really, really nice, but I think we'll just have to do one. Settle for 1 here. Oh, we needed to not do that because we actually could have cast Loxodon, so that's a little bit of a mistake there on my end for not knowing the deck so far. And we could have had an army of 2/2s, but that's okay. Still be able to do it next turn. Okay, wedding announcement, still nothing too crazy. They're not going to attack. Their creature's just better. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's still pretty good. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Alright, let's get this down. Everyone gets a counter. Can't attack. I mean, we've got a pretty big army still. Turn behind, but... Alright, so there goes our Loxodon. That's fine. Alright, they get another creature here. We hit a Rending Volley. That's pretty good. Cost an extra 1. We can actually kill this, but then they can still block the 1/1. Yeah, I think we just shoot this down. Pay for the ward. Get a 4/4 back. And we're just crashing in. I mean, we're going to just keep turning each creature sideways until we can't. Yep, I can block the 1/1. Yep. Probably trade with another creature. Yep, gonna take 6 here, go down to 14. Okay, we still have a pretty sizable board. We're looking for anything that makes an artifact. Epic here would be pretty nice. It deals damage. And also gives us the ability to loot if we really want that option. Okay, winning announcement. They get a couple more dorks, so... a little bit annoying here. Everyone's gonna be bigger too, so... okay. Some 3/2s. Okay. We attack. We still have this back. I think we'll just have to pass here. And see if they start attacking. Okay, there's an Adeline, so I could see them attacking here. Okay, ossification, sure. Yep, Loxodon's gone. Trade with all 3. Play this. Yeah, I think I kind of just have to get creatures off the board here. Play this. Okay, Loxodon. It's okay. It's not the worst. Alright, we'll get that down. So right now all they can attack with is the Adeline. I guess they could attack out just for max damage. This will be a 4-4. We can trade with it though, which feels pretty good. Yep. Alright, and they're going to come in with the Mutavault too, so that's 14. That might be enough to kill us, honestly. Swing out. Alright, so if we block here, we still take 19, go to 1. Yeah, and then after that, we just can't win. So, a bit tough. I mean, they aggroed us out a lot better than we did, so we'll go and see how our next match goes. Looking for the latest comic book to add to your collection? How about the last card for that Magic the Gathering Commander deck? Well, the comic book store's got you covered. Shop online at comicbookstore.tcgplayerpro.com or come in person at 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey.
This video is brought to you by MagicJank.com, the spiciest cards for your sauciest decks. Buy and sell Magic the Gathering products and gear today on MagicJank.com.
Pizza people, are you enjoying the content? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that bell icon as well. That way, anytime any of our new content comes out, you're able to see it right away. Hey, leave a comment down below as well. Tell us what you're going to play in the next event, or tell us what you're enjoying about the video. Don't forget, check out the description too. We've got tons of great content down below. And on top of that, we're going to have our tournament schedule too. So get in on it. Hope to see you.
I think we have to mulligan this hand. This is a little bit riskier, but I'm going to keep it. I actually think we can keep this hand. Let's put one of these back. Alright. Thraben down. Looks like we're potentially up against mono green. I'm expecting a Wolf Willow Haven here. Nothing. Even better. Even better. Let's get some creatures. Let's smash some face. Alright. One land hand. Can we do it? Old Growth Troll. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, Pelucranos seems pretty good. Ooh. Can we play this? Yeah, let's do these. Alright, let's pass it back. Gonna try to just come in for one huge swing here. Tormod's Crypt is fine. Yeah, let's try this out. Ornithopters. Ornithopters don't really do anything. They're good with Clarion Spirit. Just gonna take the Ornithopter just because we can cast it. Block, make more mana. Yeah, sure. I'm coming in for 5. If they want to block with a troll, that's fine. They have one less blocker now. Like, yeah, they get to make a little bit more mana, but we also just have a lot of power on the board. Would we rather just cast this now? Maybe we just cast this now. We still have another 0 cost card here, so if we draw land, we can still Spirit into... make another Spirit off the Crypt. Okay, there's a Cavalier, so just 2 blockers now. Wow, hitting Emrakul's here. They're just going to concede because we just have, like, pretty much inevitability there. Yeah, I think we just have lethal. So we're up against green deck. Do we want the Pithing Needles? I feel like Pithing Needle's not bad. It's okay.
I want to try to kill them as fast as we can, so maybe we like these. I kind of still like the Tormod's Crypt because it's still pretty good against Cavalier. So I don't want to discount that. I feel like the Halo Hopper is usually kind of like the weakest card. So maybe we keep the Tormods, or we can do 1 Tormods, all 3 needles, so that way it gives us the chance of destroying one of our needles if we really need to. I think that's fine. I really like the ability of having an extra artifact like the Tormod's Crypt to be able to destroy with the Gleeful. And I think we have to mulligan this hand. I don't think it's good enough. This hand's so close. Oh yeah, now we're just in really dark territory. Alright, we mulligan down to 4. Definitely not where we want to be. Yeah, let's get Thraben down. If we get a land, we can Halo Hopper. I guess that's okay. Wolfwillow Haven here, looks like, yep. I like them taking a turn off. Gives me a little bit of confidence, but unfortunately we don't draw land. So we're just playing this. And naming Kiora. Let's see. Behemoth Beckoner, okay. Alright. Okay, Poly-K. No second land, we'll pass it back. Bit unfortunate here, having to mulligan down to 4. Okay, there's Karn. So, you know, named the wrong card, but we didn't know that's what they had in their hand. Go get a land, that way they make sure they don't miss any land drops themselves. And still no land, we can play this, but they have Karn. Can pretty much go get anything they want. Let's still just play this. We'll hit the Karn for 1, that way they have to choose whether or not they want to keep it. Or just uptick it on nothing, which is fine too. But a little bit rough here, obviously, just not hitting our second land drop. Only getting down to 4. Not sure if we would have wanted to keep any of the other 2 1-land hands that we had there in the beginning. I think either way they were all pretty rough. Yep, just going to kill a clue. It's fine. At this point, most of this just doesn't really matter. Yep. We'll just take it here. Yeah, we're just not hitting our land drops. The game's not really going in a direction that we want it to go. Let's ship it back here. Give it a shot. See if we can go off early and often. Yep, we can definitely keep this hand. This hand's phenomenal. We have the Demolition into the reinforcements, and then maybe even hitting a Regal Leosaur. Yep, pay the life. Ornithopter. Demolition, get 3 1/1s. Maybe we just play the Crop Captain, actually, because we know we can beat them down pretty quickly here. Either way, we're taking a point of damage. We're going to smash. This is a human. Okay, it's just creatures we control, which is nice. Yep, OGT, sure. I'm actually just going to do this for now. And we'll pass it back. And then we can set up like a monstrous turn next turn. Maybe they attack with the troll and get greedy. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, another troll, that's fine. Alright, let's reinforcements here. Ornithopter's not bad. Let's try to redraw here. Ooh, that's great. Okay, so let's play this first.
Alright, let's do this. Just grab both of these. Play the Ornithopter. Play the Loxodon. And we'll pass it back to them. Alright, we had a pretty good turn there. Things are looking great. All they're doing is just ramping a little bit. Yep, another Wolf Willow, that's fine. They're at 17. I mean, we can just kill them here. We just put this on the flyer. That's fine. Yep, go right over it. And our opponent scoops it up. You can definitely tell the deck's super, super powerful. It definitely has some explosive games, and I actually think the only thing wrong with the deck is, like, the mana count, I would say, in this list. This list in particular plays 16 lands. I think that might be a little bit too low, but you also don't really want to get too flooded with the deck either. You kind of, like, want to maximize all your resources as much as you can. So, I don't know, maybe playing a couple more lands over, like, the main deck Tormons, but main deck Tormons is also kind of just really good against a lot of decks in the metagame, but I think this is a great deck. It actually almost top 8 at our last Explorer tournament, so I think it's tournament ready. I think you can definitely play this deck, have great success on the ladder. It's a pretty speedy deck, you know, if you're trying to get some quick games in here and there, so definitely recommended overall. Don't forget, you can find me on Twitch 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 6 a.m. usually, somewhere between there. And on Sundays, you can find me at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our tournaments, 3 a month, all free to play. You can find links to my content and links to all the tournaments below in the description. Don't forget that subscribe button, and I hope that you stay cheesy. See you next time, everybody.